Este segmento es patrocinado por Mercedes-Benz México. ¿Cuál es la nueva estrategia de Mercedes-Benz en México que la convierte en un jugador de retail? Al crear una red de agencias a lo largo del país, la empresa automotriz de lujo busca traer mayores beneficios al cliente. Stefan Albrecht, el CEO para México y Head of Sales and Marketing para LATAM, nos explica los detalles. ¿Por qué eligieron México como el primer país de Latinoamérica para implementar este modelo de negocio?
Well, Mexico for us, it's the hub in Latin America. Out of Mexico, we are basically serving whole Latin American countries. And Mexico is the biggest market in Latin America. And basically, we are now, I think, the 10th market globally with implementing the new system and rediscover Mercedes-Benz. And since it has been done in many other markets before, we had a lot of experience. So now Mexico is very well prepared for the implementation. So the market environment is very suitable for this. And now we have the experience from the other markets. So our system landscape, everything is very well prepared. We could prepare our internal organization as well as the agents, so that all stakeholders involved are getting very well familiar with the system. And now, since everything is well prepared and Mexico is the most important market in Latin America, that's how we came to the conclusion to implement it here first.
¿Qué significa la campaña Redescubre Mercedes-Benz y cómo conecta con el nuevo modelo?
Well, with Rediscover Mercedes-Benz, basically we want to bring the ultimate luxury experience to the customer. Rediscover Mercedes-Benz has basically two elements. One thing is that we offer one price in the country, so it doesn't matter whether you're going to Tijuana in a showroom or Cancun. If you look for the same car, you will get offered the same price in the country. So you as a customer don't have to negotiate anymore. And the second aspect is that you basically have access to the entire stock pool in the country, because now with Rediscover Mercedes-Benz, we are the owner of the stock, it's not the dealer anymore. In the past, you went to the dealership and you could just select based on what the dealer has on sale, what he bought from us. But it's limited to his offering. In the future, you basically can have access to the entire car pool in the country. And if the dealer in your region doesn't have it on sale, on ground, then he can get it from us and can deliver to you. So you as a customer basically have full access to the entire stock, and the likelihood that you have the best match for your choice is much bigger than it was in the past. And a third element is that basically since you don't have to negotiate the price anymore with the dealers, which was I think one of the essential parts so far, you can much more focus on what you really need as a customer, what do you want in terms of a car, and which car or which model, which configuration fits best to your desires. So the dealer can much more concentrate on getting the best car for you that you're really looking for and explaining all the benefits, and you're focusing basically on the product experience and not on the price negotiation. So from a customer's perspective, you should have a much better luxury feeling than you had in the past.
La nueva estrategia impactará en ventas, además de mejorar la experiencia y unificar precios e inventario.
Well, the change is it's quite some change. I think it will take time that it's fully absorbed in the market and everybody gets aware of this. I don't expect that we have any immediate big impact on sales, but over the time I think yes, because we have a couple of advantages. I mean, we're doing it to do it better rather than worse. We always want to improve. And Mercedes-Benz is existing since almost 140 years, and you always have to reinvent yourself to be on the number one among the luxury brands globally, regardless in which country you go. The same here.
¿Qué han aprendido con el cambio de modelo y cómo lograron que los distribuidores se sumen como agentes de marca?
Well, what are you learning from the business model is at the beginning you have to implement. Yeah, it's a big change, and always change coming with new systems, new processes. So it takes a time, or takes a while, a few months until everything is really settled down. You have to correct a couple of things and optimize a couple of things, but this is absolutely normal. We launch it here now. It gets implemented, and then in the next step, everybody has to get familiar. The agent has to get familiar in his new role. The customer has to get familiar with the new luxury experience that is getting through the model. And one important element is communication. So we try really to communicate this through all the channels which is possible. And it's also very important that all the people involved and all the stakeholders are really familiar with the system, they're trained with the system, so that they also can deliver the maximum out of what the system can basically present for the customer.
¿Cuáles han sido los mayores retos y cuándo esperan ver los resultados de este modelo de negocio?
Well, the challenge is if you have a big change always comes with a certain disruption, yeah, because you're changing processes and processes and new processes needs to get adopted. Yeah, so the dealers have to adopt, basically the agents, the customers have to adopt, we have to adopt. So we had a long preparation time within our organization. We had for preparing the whole thing, for integrating all the systems, so it's end-to-end connected our IT systems. It doesn't matter for the customer whether he gets in contact with us offline or online. From each angle, he gets connected with our system and he can run the customer journey. He can buy the car in the dealership, he can buy it online, but it's basically the same. So we had to get everything integrated and connected. This also was important to give a lot of trainings and communications within our organization to prepare our entire organization, because in the past we were the wholesaler, now we are a retailer, because we are concluding the sales contract with the customer on behalf of the agent. And of course we had to communicate it with our dealer network. We had intense trainings and communication and preparation. Because we had to take care that we take over all the processes that the dealer has done in the showroom has to be taken over by us, because we have to integrate it into the systems. So it was quite a complex process, and now we're implementing it. So after the implementation, of course, when you go live, then you experience certain things which you didn't anticipate in the preparation. So now we have a couple of manual workarounds, but in parallel we're starting to digitize, because manual work processes should go down to zero, because everything should be in the system to have it integrated, and that's what we're working on. We have a hypercare team for 2-3 months, which are sitting here on ground. These are people from India and Singapore, which are doing these rollouts globally, and they have all the experience. They're sitting here and taking care that everything goes well, and then when demands are coming from the markets, from the processes, then they immediately take it up and try to find a solution to integrate. So this takes time, but that's a normal process when you go through the change, but we're good prepared for that, and try to solve everything very smoothly.
¿Cómo se beneficiarán los clientes y la empresa con esta nueva estrategia?
Well, the customer benefit is basically that you should get a better luxury experience. I mean, since you get ideally the car of your choice with the right configuration and car and everything that you're looking for on time, that should elevate your luxury experience from a customer's perspective.